I'm gonna I'm gonna end up on the ground. I know I am. All right, explorers, we are just minutes away from the Pirates of the Caribbean party. Arr.
Where's my bottle of rum?
Right now. Here we go. You ready? You excited? We are on the end. Yes, two of us are excited about going on this escape.
Welcome, guys. It is D&G Explorers. But wait a minute. Wait 1 minute. I think we also have ChadCruisers.
We're not going through that again. Welcome to our show.
Hello, explorers. Boy, we just start off with a mistake right away.
We just thought we'd have you watch the whole intro all over again. And look where we are.
We're back in the no, it's not the dungeon. It's the
whoa. We don't have one of those. We're back in the original studio. Derek got a wild idea and said, let's do it in the studio this time. So, in the office. So, yes. This is our original place for those of you that have never seen it. This is where it all began.
Yes, it is.
And we got Pooh and Tigger peeping above the things
creeping
there.
On our show.
But, yes, this is the area. And then we'll just move it up a little so you can see the pins and all our medals. And then we'll just come back down again. So, here we are.
Raise it up a little bit. Orange Cone Vlog has well answered this since I see it's a question. So doing my very first ever cruise on Royal Caribbean, Oasis of the Seas, out of Miami on November 27th.
We've never gone on Royal Caribbean yet.
No. Brought the drink package and the unlimited dining plan, arriving day before any boarding tips. The one thing that I would say is make sure you have, if this is your first cruise, take some motion sickness pills with you. Dramamine, Bonine.
I think Bonine works better. I thought Bonine worked better for you.
I'm not sure.
I think one releases faster than the other. I thought Bonine released faster.
I use these things.
I could be wrong.
I use these things. I don't know if I have one here. They're called C-bands.
Just make sure that you have the pressure point not pointing outward from, like everyone could see it. You want it inward so it pushes on there. Derek was making a fashion statement one time, and he did that by
So
mistake.
basically, they're about a sweatband. They look like a sweatband. They're elasticy, but they're
Sweating
like
like
the
the
material
80s.
of a sweatband, the old stuff. But inside is a plastic, like a half circle, like a half ball, and it goes. You have to put it about right here, the pressure point, and it's supposed to help with the motion sickness. I think it's more of a placebo or what's that? Where you think
Did you just say placebo?
yeah, where you think it's helping you, but it's
It's
not
a
really.
mental thing.
Yeah. That would say that it's great that you're going the day before, because the West Coast people to the East Coast is always a challenge. And normally, like when we fly, we're from Central California. When we fly and head back east, it's usually about 4 o'clock when we land, 3:30 the earliest. So I believe you're down in the Orange County area. If you're able to get earlier than that, that's good, but you're doing it good. That would be my biggest tip. Greg, would you have a biggest tip for you?
Well, I mean, I don't need the C bands really. I kind of tested the waters out. Tested the waters out when we're on water. When we're on a cruise, and I tried to see what it was like without the C bands, and I think I did it without the Dramamine. Eventually, I had to do the Dramamine just because the rocking of the ship, it was rocking a lot at one point. But yeah, I don't use the C bands, and I don't remember taking Dramamine on the Princess Cruise. Actually, I don't think I ever took Dramamine.
I always do it a day before. So if I'm
Maybe
flying,
that was it.
I did it the day before when I fly.
I didn't do it during the cruise, though.
So it's in my system.
Yeah.
So that's what we would recommend. But Greg, it's the first day of the first show of April. This is the last time that we'll be doing the first show in April. Think about that again. I said the same thing last month.
Yeah.
And
it's the first and the last time.
First show.
It'll be the first show of April. Yes, I had to add to that.
Yes, exactly. So let's welcome our explorers that are in here. We have people that I'm seeing are popping up on here.
We have, I think, some new people in here too.
Or people that we haven't seen in a while, because I'm seeing a couple. But why don't we have Jim, who is our Spotlight Channel host, if I can find it. I'm just going to put this one in here and see what this one is.
This D&G Explorers Chat Check is brought to you by More Sunshine, Please.
That was short and sweet, wasn't it?
I thought he was going to say the with Retson thing. Thank you, Jim. Nicole Rodenhisler was first here. She did a thumbs up. Thank you. Angela Nemisek, Meg, Sir Getty of the Beaches.
Who we owe a dance. We missed last week. He gave us a PayPal. We missed it, so Gary, we haven't forgotten. We'll give you a dance as soon as we do the roll around here.
I'm her in the kitchen. Keep it clean, little ears around. Oh, hello. We always keep our show clean unless he sticks his foot in his mouth. I'm joking. I know it, Gary. He's in the kitchen. It seems like Billy J Travels. Nick Tours. Let's see. I'm using a tablet this time, so it's bigger because my phone the cord's not charging right, so I had to use a wireless charger. So I have a tablet now.
You said Nick Tours?
Yes.
Who has been doing a lot of interviews with different YouTubers. I know Wanda was one of the last ones he's interviewed. So check his channel out, you guys.
And ours will come up at some point in the future.
We're sorry, Nick.
Oh my gosh. He had fun with us. We always have fun with Nick. Where was I? Ryan Richard is here. Welcome. Waypoint Explorers.
Waypoint Explorers.
We were just watching you yesterday.
You're cracking me up in that video.
Let's see, where are we at? Cruising for food.
Wanda, who just came back from the Radiance of the Sea. The Carnival Radiance.
Radiance of the Sea. Pepper Tree Villa. I'm sure she's still feeling having to rest up and everything.
Did you say who?
Pepper Tree Villa.
There we go.
Excuse me. Where are we at?
Nick said, I'm just glad you kept your clothes on.
Yes. Sea Cats is here.
Sea Cats.
Cheryl Brzezinski.
Hello.
We have Kasha Addict Mel Stowe.
Is it Cash?
I think
Cash?
she's a new viewer.
No, she's...
Really? Well, I haven't seen you in a while then.
Greg is horrible with
I
names.
think you said that you were working a lot.
Yes.
So, yeah. Maybe it's because I haven't seen your name in a while. I think you're a totally new person. So, thank you. Orange Cone Vlog. Okay, so you answered that question. Simba 2. Where are we at? It's my Georgia life. Lennow, welcome.
Good
I
to
hope
see
you're
you,
doing
Lennow.
well.
Yes.
Tripping Texans.
Kelly.
Where are we? Oh, my brother's here. Sean is here. Hello. So excited to be here. Are there snacks? I bet there are snacks. Did I say I was excited? We don't have any snacks, but we do have some dilly. We can bring some snacks. We have Paul Eichenlob. Where are we at? I'm all over the place. Paul Vines is here, and I think we're all caught up. So welcome.
Yay. This is just a hangout today.
Yeah, I know Nurse Nancy would be in here normally, but she is on a delightful cruise right now, having an awesome time. Margie Butcher, welcome.
Yep, she's on the Carnival Pride, and they're doing the, what do they call it? It's when they don't go all the way in through the Panama Canal. Is it the half? I forgot what they call it, but I was actually stalking her today. I was looking at ships on Cruise Mapper, seeing where they were, and I thought it was really interesting. And I couldn't find her ship, and I thought, oh my gosh, her ship sank. And so I was going through it, and then I finally found it. I had to zoom in, and I found it in. It was inside the little lake area of the Panama Canal. So I thought that was pretty fascinating to check her out. But there's a lot of other YouTubers that are with her. There's a lot of fun people that we haven't met yet that we're looking forward to.
Linnell, of course I would remember your real name. It hasn't been that long since we've talked. Can anyone clue me in on the pineapples on doors on cruise ships? I see a lot of them on the doors on videos I have watched. Is this a thing to do? Orange Cone Vlog. Well, you can have a magnet pineapple right side up, but if you put that thing upside down, you're going to give people the wrong idea, unless you want to give people that idea.
It means this door's ready to go and knock it.
It basically means that they're swingers, so they like to share, I guess.
Yeah. That is so funny.
Where are we at? Oh, Cache, yes, I work a lot, so I miss the lives all the time. I go by Mel, the Cache Addict Heart Bis, because I'm a geocacher. I probably messed all that up. Hi, Mel. Thank you for joining. You can do it. We won't judge. No, we don't judge here. You do whatever you want to do.
So Callie was saying she tracks the ships on Marine Tracker. I haven't done that. I've done the Cruise Mapper. And then Angela says it's called a partial transit. There you go. Thank you.
Linnell, I know that you've gone through a lot in the past 2 years, so
yes.
Well wishes and prayers to you and your family, and just know you can reach out to us if you ever need to.
Gary, what does an upside down watermelon mean? What about
Did you really put a watermelon upside down? I don't know.
Steve,
you could try it and let us know.
Steve or Adam said, what about pineapple upside down?
No pineapple magnets or clothing with pineapples. Yes, we actually do have a pineapple shirt, and some of those pineapples are upside down. But it's not what you think. It's if you have a magnet on your door upside down. That's what people look for. So we usually look for rubbers around the. Rubber ducks around the cruise ships. So
remember, he's in the kitchen.
They have lots of rubber ducks in the ship that people leave about, and then they have little tags on them, and you can take pictures of them and post them on websites that they have on there. So I've never posted them on, but we've caught. Yeah, they're alive. We've caught them.
Greg has got all
found a lot of them.
Yeah, Greg has. I don't think I've found one.
Well, we
you
both
even stole
found
that one from that little kid.
I did not steal it from the little kid. Okay, we both saw one in the laundromat, and it was up on a shelf, just left there. I'm like, oh, I found a rubber duck. I'm taking it. It was a pretty big duck, so yeah, I don't think anybody was looking for it. It's clean, Gary. They don't. I mean, pineapples are good for you. Whoever's listening, let them know pineapples taste really good.
Your brother just fell out of his chair.
Oh wow. Well,
we got to dance for
Gary. You need to get that chair fixed.
Yeah, we got to do a dilly dilly. So Wanda will bring that, but first we got to do a dance for Gary. Thank you, Gary, for giving us a PayPal last week.
I did not do shots
that.
before we went live, but we do have some dilly dilly.
Yes. All right, Greg. Which one are we going to do?
I have no idea, but it's for you, Gary.
All right, let's do Whoa, because Gary's whoa, so whoa.
I press the button and the doors go up. Whoa, that money clip us got it. Do not look like. Whoa, upgrade her diamonds, now her girlfriends are like. Whoa, 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 whoa. I hit recorded drop, you can't ignore it.
Thank you so much.
We just need like a spring or a whoopee cushion up on this thing.
This Noah's Adventure is here. Welcome, Noah. Thank you for joining us.
Welcome.
We really appreciate that.
We do have some dilly dilly.
So Wanda, hopefully I can figure out which one I have to shut down real quick, but Wanda, take it away.
Food, and I'm thirsty. What's the drink of the week, boys?
Once again, I failed at that.
Dilly dilly, everybody.
Dilly
we have.
dilly.
This is Pink Moscato, right?
Yeah, it's the Sutter Home Pink Moscato. Very inexpensive wine.
Ooh,
but I would tell you,
you can feel it after the first bottle.
This will kick you. This will kick you
Cheers.
quick. Dilly dilly. Cheers. Oh, I put it too close to that. Make sure Sierra doesn't come by and try to drink
Two real geeks. Welcome.
Hey, two real
Oh,
geeks.
she'll just walk around drunk.
So, Greg, you got kicked off. Okay, so a couple things that we want to talk about first. We're going to talk about some news, and if you guys have any questions, this is just kind of hanging out with us today. We don't really have a set agenda, but we do have a couple things that we want to talk about. But some of it I want to talk about are the new cruise ships which are coming out, and I'm really excited about that. Greg, how was your last week?
It was good. Let's see, what did I do last week?
But it was so good.
Well, I was taking care of you because you were under the weather, so
So I can say it now. I didn't want to say it.
I was
back then.
waiting on him hand and foot.
Oh, please.
Making stuff for him,
Please.
slaving away in the kitchen. No,
That did not happen.
I did take care of him though.
So when I came back from Vegas, I tested that following weekend, and I tested positive for COVID. Didn't really have a lot of bad symptoms, but I was really fatigued, really tired, and I had body aches. Those are probably the two worst things, and it affected me for at least a week. It affected me. I'm fully vaccinated. I have my boosters. I wasn't really concerned.
We both are.
And I figure I got it at work before I actually went to Vegas, because I started feeling sick 2 days after I went to Vegas. And that's why last week we did a premiere of our latest video, and then we did half a show because I really did not have the energy last week to do a full show. So feeling a lot better. I'm already back at work. I wouldn't say I'm 100%, but I did test myself again just a couple days ago, and I came back negative. So it's just my body trying to now at this point react to just getting used to the normal thing. But other than that, it was good.
Welcome, ChadCruisers.
ChadCruisers.
I think I had sympathy pains with Derek because I would at times I would feel fatigued or tired, and after work at one point I just conked out like a light. But I was around him and everything. I didn't really feel sick, and I did get tested and I was negative. So it's interesting that some people, when they're around people that have it, also get it.
Mm-hmm.
But knock on wood, that I don't ever get it and that Derek never gets it again. But I'm glad that I was okay and that Derek is okay now. He's getting better.
Yeah.
It's just the residual cough, mostly in the morning, that he has. That kind of scares me because it's really like deep and hoarse at times. So But I make sure that he's drinking hot teas and
I
water.
sound like Barry White when I wake up in the morning.
Let's get together.
Linnell, thank you, Linnell.
But yeah, I make sure that he's been drinking, Airborne and stuff like that. And speaking of Airborne, you were asking if we have advice for people. What we like to do on our trips before we get on a plane, the night before, we do drink Airborne. I believe we drink another Airborne before we get on the plane.
He does, I don't.
You should. Just make sure that you go to the bathroom before you get on the plane. Otherwise, all that liquid, you know what's going to happen.
Well, that's why I don't normally do that, because usually if I have it, I have to keep going to the restroom.
Well, or you could do the chewables. I think they have chewables and they have gummy ones,
True.
I think, too. So if you don't want to go to the bathroom a lot, you can take those, and it really helps. Are they still doing masks now on the plane?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. But that's not a state mandate anymore. So
It's
I
a
guess
federal mandate,
okay.
not a state.
So maybe at some point we'll not have to wear masks. I mean, I kind of thinking about it. You are in a small tube with a bunch of other people, and when you hear somebody cough or sneeze, you're like on alert. Like, oh my god, let me cover myself, because yeah, it's all recycled air with really good filters. But
So Kelly says this pineapple thing is now going to haunt me. A big pineapple is a cover of my travel planner.
oh boy, don't worry about the pineapple.
Tiffany Peacock, welcome in.
Welcome.
Thank
If
you for joining
anybody
us.
says anything, just say you're a really big fan of pineapple. I mean, I love pineapple. I could eat pineapple all day long. It's sweet and juicy, and it just tastes really good. And it's good for you.
All right, Greg, let's talk a little bit about how are we doing on time. Okay, about 7 minutes away from our Spotlight channel.
My God, the time's gone by fast.
Yeah, we do have some Disney park news, but we have our friends from Pepper Tree Villa who like to bring this segment in. So, Arnie, take it away.
Najuma Brown, welcome.
Welcome, Najuma.
And now, the news, brought to you by Pepper Tree Villa. Derek and Gregory, back to you.
It's just hot. The news coming up. Oh, wait, that was horrible, wasn't it?
Why are you sounding like a robot? This just coming up, the news.
That was horrible, wasn't it?
Ryan Richard, pineapple on pizza will now not be the same.
No.
I love pineapple on pizza.
Pineapple should never
Yes,
be
it should.
on a
It
pizza.
should go on pizza. I love pineapple. They could put a whole can of pineapple on pizza, and I would eat the whole thing.
No, pineapple on
Yum,
pizza is
yum.
nasty. I don't like it warm. So we do have some news for Disney. So Disneyland, some big news for them coming up in. I gotta find it, but some of the things are. You can tell it's starting to open up because starting in. When is it? April 22nd. So we're still a couple of weeks from that. Some of their nighttime festivities are going to begin again. So, Greg, do you remember what they are?
I know coming back for the umpteenth time is the Main Street Electrical Parade.
Yep. So this
which-
is the 50th anniversary
Yep.
of it.
I don't mind it coming back. It's just I find it very funny that way back they said, oh, we're getting rid of it, and they saw the light bulbs and everything, and then they decided, nope, we're not getting rid of it.
Yep. And these
so they brought
are
it back. But they already dismantled a couple of the floats by then.
yeah, and these are some of the newer floats. What is that? Encanto is one of the ones they're doing, and it looked like
Those are cool and festive.
yeah. So it'll be interesting to see how all that looks. Disneyland Forever fireworks show is coming back, so that will be awesome. Yep, it's hard to believe that they haven't had their that they haven't been doing fireworks there, but they'll be
This
coming
whole
back.
time.
Yeah. And then
Ooh, World of Color.
World of Color.
Color.
So this is at California Adventure, the park right across from Disneyland, and that's an amazing show. That hasn't been running for a couple of years, so
And I
That's
think
good.
Fantasmic is coming back too.
it is. And do you remember when that is coming back, right?
I don't. I know that Walt Disney World emptied their lake for their Fantasmic, then put the water back in, then re-emptied it again. I saw an still shot of it where they drained it out again, but it's supposed to be coming back really soon.
May 28th. So it will be back here in time for
maybe that's
the summer.
Maybe that's when Walt Disney World's going to start theirs too.
Maybe.
In our personal opinion, sorry, but Walt Disney World has nothing on our Fantasmic. Our Fantasmic is 10 times, 100 times better than the one in Walt Disney World. I mean, they only have a certain amount of space at Hollywood Studios to do it, but I like our setup. Everything about ours is so much better.
Did you know the water at the because it's a special theater built for the one in Florida is only like 2 feet deep?
No, I didn't know that.
I didn't either.
And they use the Steamboat Willie when we use our
Mark
Twain.
Yes. Waypoint Explorers are going to be there the 23rd and the 24th, so that's cool.
Awesome.
They're going to be able to get a chance to see a lot of that. Orange cone. Pineapple on pizza is blasphemy.
Who said that?
Orange cone.
Oh, no. You know, everybody is to each their own. Everyone's different, but I love pineapple on pizza.
Very cool.
Now, anchovies on pizza, that's disgusting.
Actually, I like anchovies on pizza.
See? Everybody's different.
The thing that is kind of odd with
You're
it,
going to
though,
put a dead fish on your pizza.
They usually have like hair on the anchovies. Have you noticed it? And an anchovy has like little hair, kind of like an older person that has like hair that sticks.
Oh, that's just that description isn't even helping. Oh my God! If you have any hair on your pizza, please bring it back. That's disgusting.
No, on the fish. Anchovy has like
so
hair on
there's
it.
a hair on fish. Okay, no, I'm sorry.
I actually like it. I'll ask for the Caesar salad. I'll ask for anchovies for places that have it.
Hopefully there's no hair in your salad too.
But you liked it when you did that. You enjoyed it.
I don't remember having anchovies in my salad.
See, Wanda says she loves anchovies and pizza on her pineapple. On pineapple on pizza, not at the same time. Okay, not at the same time.
So she likes one or the other, not both at the same time.
Yeah, Kelly's right. There's so many options for pizza.
Mm-hmm.
I usually go for mushrooms, Canadian bacon, chicken, and that's usually it.
And garlic. Lots of
garlic.
garlic. We love garlic.
It's Fordham. Kenny, how are you doing? Thank you for joining us.
Welcome.
Thank you. You're always sharing our stuff on your YouTube channel, so thank you so much.
I actually have tried a lot of exotic food, Sean. Derek and I really love escargot. We always get escargot when we're on the cruises. Ever since we tried escargot, we've been hooked on it. That buttery, garlicky sauce taste, and then they give you bread to dip into the leftover sauce. Oh, it's so good. So yeah, we love escargot.
Greg, it's pretty much 5:30. I think it's time that we do our. It is now 5:30.
It's 5:30.
So let's do our spotlight channel of the week. So taking it away is our friends from MGM Family Travel.
Hi, we're MGM Family Travel.
Derek and Greg, let us know who the Spotlight channel is this week.
So as you guys can see, they're just getting started, and
They are just getting started.
Yep, they already have 413 subscribers, and I've been watching a couple of their videos. Really fun.
Yeah, we saw one yesterday.
Yep, it's Steve and Adam. So definitely check them out. Show them some love, and they're in here. So let them know that one explorer to another, joining another group of
Two explorers.
Yes, exactly. So really enjoyed I was watching.
Oh, gosh, now you're trying to blind everybody with your lights.
I was watching one on the Oasis of the Seas, I want to say it was, and it was cool. We haven't sailed on the Royal Caribbean yet, but I really enjoyed that video.
Angela, I will gladly share pizza with you. with pineapple.
Oh, thank you, Kelly. Yes, definitely. Thank you. If you guys,
You're very welcome.
I
I put
know-
a big thank you, Waypoint Explorers.
I-
Thank you.
I know there's a lot of channels out here. If you guys are creators, please put that in there. I know, Kelly, you have a channel. So if you guys are not familiar with some of these, just put creator in there. And if you're not familiar with them, please check each other out, because it's all about exposing yourself to others and getting yourself out there so you can be seen.
Exposing your channel to
Yeah.
others. Let's get that.
Yeah.
Let's get that straight.
I was wondering
Not
why
exposing yourself to others.
Yeah.
I mean, what you do on your own time is your business. But wow,
Thank you, Wanda.
it's all about exposing yourself, according to Derek.
Pepper Tree Villa. Well, yes. Claire.
Once
Claire.
again, insert foot in mouth.
Oh, boy.
Freudian slip.
Yes. Okay, so do you guys have any questions out there?
Oh, I'm sure that brought up a lot of questions. What you were just saying.
We are going to go over just some of the exciting ships that are coming out.
Thank you, Tripping Texans, for subscribing to us.
No, to them.
Wait,
Subscribe to Waypoint
they
Explorers.
said subscribe.
To them.
What?
They subscribed to Waypoint Explorers, who are our spotlight channel.
Sorry. Well, thank you for subscribing to us too, but thank you for subscribing to them.
Life is good today. Welcome,
Oh, God,
Ronnie
Gary's-
and Alma.
Gary's wife is just shaking her head. Oh my gosh, your poor wife. What are we exposing her to?
Yes.
Life is good today. Woo! Welcome.
All right, you guys. So we're gonna go. Some of the
Well, when she meets us, she'll be really prepared. When she meets us, she'll say, "I know those two crazy kooks out there."
exactly. See what happens when we go into a smaller area where there's less oxygen.
Oh my gosh,
around.
that's no excuse.
So news came out yesterday. I'm very excited for this. Greg's like looking at me like, "Huh? Okay." What are
I'm
you
just
excited
waiting for you to expose the news that you have to say.
So, Royal Caribbean announced that they are going to be coming out with their newest, biggest ship in the world. And it is going to be coming out in May, you know how things change, May 2024.
It's like by an inch or two. I mean, an
foot.
inch or two doesn't really
It's-
make a difference.
It's a foot. They're all a foot wider when they build
Okay, a
them.
foot, but
So, you're hitting, you're hitting the thing.
with my foot.
They are... Now you lost my thought. This is 6-1. It's going to be the last one. And I don't know if you guys heard of this. It is called the Utopia of the Seas. So what do you guys think of that
That's
name?
interesting.
Utopia is like kind of like, that's it. You
It's
don't need to do any other ship after you do that.
It's a book. But yeah, it's supposed to be like the grandest ever
it's like-
utopia.
Exactly. So I thought that was pretty interesting. One of the things that was special about yesterday is, if you can read this, if it's not too blurry.
Lovey's Fat Life. Welcome.
Welcome, Mike. They did the steel cutting ceremony yesterday for the newest ship, and if I remember right, there are.
So they're
that's-
still making it.
Oh, it's just started. So that in France, I believe, is where the shipyard is for the ships, and that's where they've done all the Oasis class ships. So that's very cool. I'm very excited to see another ship coming out. We had our group cruise on the. Sorry, I'm coming back to where we are. We had our group cruise planned on the Symphony of the Seas, and because of the pandemic, we canceled it.
Dilly dilly, Jim, more sunshine, please,
Jim.
and season's greetings.
Yes. Orange Cone said will be operating out of the UK to start, holds 10,000 crew and guests. I would not surprising because the normal Oasis ships hold at least like 6,600 passengers. So with the crew involved in that, I wouldn't be surprised if it does that. So it'd be interesting to keep up on that.
Tripping Texans cannot wait to sail with us.
That would be
That's
awesome. Yes, that would be awesome.
And
I know they met Wanda and I believe Daniel. They met them for dinner. one time.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, Wanda was really excited about meeting them.
Mike from Lovey's Pet Life, we will be joining them on
Yes.
one of their future shows coming up. We don't know which one yet, but it's going to happen.
This month it will be.
And I think Gary was asking about COVID testing. Yeah, I did mine through CVS, and I had to supply my insurance information, but your insurance should cover it at no cost to you.
Although
I don't know if you
Yeah.
don't have insurance, what you have to do at that point.
I think Steve says CVS charges for your insurance.
Yeah, it charges your insurance, but there's no cost to you. You don't have to pay anything.
Yeah. All right, Greg. So what is some of the other big news? There is a ship that just started sailing March 27th. Do you know what it was?
I do not.
It is the Discovery
yes.
Princess.
Yes. Now, okay.
Yes, and the
That
wonderful
looks really nice.
Wanda from Cruising for Food is going to be sailing on this real soon.
Yeah, that would be cool to go on at some point.
Yep. Wanda, I don't know who else is going on there, so I won't say their names, but there's a couple of other cruising channels that got in contact with her and said that they're going with her. So Wanda, if you want to put their names on it, if you think they would be okay. But that is a new one which is coming out from Princess, and we sailed on Princess just in February. So after we're done releasing our Disney Fantasy cruise vlogs, which we're almost done, we're going to be doing the Sun Princess. So we're very excited about
Did you
that.
say the Sun Princess? You mean the Sky Princess?
Oh yeah, I just
Well, the sun is in the sky, so I guess that works.
Gary said friends of ours are going April 12th. Kenny from
Alpha Travel
welcome Kenny. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, I hope that the inside of it isn't like completely the same as the sky. I mean, I hope they do something different and new and like move things around and have some new things, not just the same places in different locations.
Well, you know me. I like to look at new ships that are coming out and go deck by deck. And there are some
and I like
varieties.
to be surprised for the most part.
You will be sad, Greg. They do not have an Alfredo's. Alfredo's is an amazing pizza place.
It is. It's like the best pizza ever.
And but I think it's Gigi's or something like that. Gigi's Pizza or something.
It could still. They could still be like the same menu and stuff and the recipes, just a different name.
Yeah,
Who knows?
Sean, thank you for joining us. I really appreciate you stepping by. And Wanda said,
"Love you."
It is Dewey from Dewey's Destinations and Neil and Kim from To Travel and Tour. So definitely, I believe. Well, we met Dewey before. We met him in Vegas at a meetup, and I believe we were supposed to meet Neil and Kim on a cruise, but that cruise was one of the ones that was canceled with everything going on. So I'm looking forward to you hanging out with them because they are a really fun channel and people. So another thing, Greg, is coming out this summer. Do you know who's coming out this summer?
Do I know who's coming out this summer?
What ship?
Oh, what's coming out? No, you keep throwing these ships at me. I am in my work world all day long. You're the one that tells me this stuff, and I appreciate that.
So you guys, if you ever wonder who does the planning, I think you know just from that answer.
No, well, that's not true, actually, because when I do have time, I give my
2 cents?
No, well, that too, but I say what I would like to do and stuff like that also. I just don't like looking into what the ship offers too much. I like to be surprised
See, I don't.
and explore and stuff. I mean, I get an idea of it, but I don't want to know everything, and I don't want to see pictures. I want to see it for myself.
Because I always say that's how you know if you want to go on a ship or not. What's different are things in a different spot. I'm looking at the Prima and comparing it to the Viva to see what differences there are.
I mean, that's true, and you can look at some things, but I also go based off the excitement, from other people and what they've said and stuff. But I like to be surprised with certain things. So, but what is the ship?
The ship is
Oh yes, the Disney Wish. Oh, I knew about that. Okay.
So
Yes.
the Disney Wish is coming out.
How could I forget that?
I'm getting my what I'm sounding like a drag queen or something. Jeez. Disney Wish was pushed back a few weeks, I believe, because I think it was supposed to go at the end of June. It is now the inaugural cruise is set for the 14th of July, and one of the things that are special about it, Greg, is
Minnie Mouse.
it is the newest captain of the ship is Minnie Mouse.
Yep.
And I believe isn't the actual ship being sailed by a female captain?
I think so.
I think so. I think
and
it is.
The statue inside is Cinderella.
I didn't get a picture of that, but you can see the aft. Disney has nice. They have nice afts. I love Disney ships.
It's Rapunzel.
Yeah, and so
Look how clean that looks.
And her hair is interweaving like the ropes on that. So
now that's a lot of hair, but I wouldn't want that on my pizza either. So.
So the other one, which is coming out, it's going to be a Thanksgiving cruise. I know some YouTubers are going to be coming out on that. Do you know what cruise ship that is, Greg?
No.
It's all right. I got your back. Here is the Carnival Celebration. So, Greg, what is special about the Carnival Celebration?
Well, we'll be going on that at some point too. Actually, 2023, we'll be going on that.
Billy said, "I thought I was going to be the new captain, not Minnie." So yeah, we are going to be on that next October. It's part of the non-group cruise.
Yeah,
October 22nd, 2023, going out of Miami, and the featured channels are Adventures Ahead, It's Beach Please, It's Honey, from the Beach Life.
There's a
There's a lot of other
on
channels
there.
on there. So we're looking forward to hanging out and meeting a lot of people on there. Kenny had a question. I have a novice question for you. I was thinking about bringing my girlfriend on our first ever cruise. Do you think a Disney or non-Disney cruise is best for novices?
Is she a Disney fan?
Yeah.
If she's a big Disney fan, I would personally say a Disney cruise would be awesome. That was our first cruise, and we would never take that back. So that was awesome.
Yeah, we said we would never sail another cruise line again once we went on Disney, and then we decided to try NCL. We went on Princess, and we are going on Dark Side next. Greg, do you know? I might. There's a lot of Carnival people, but
yes, and Wanda's going on the celebration with us too.
Yes.
So
June 10th. Guess what, guys? Guess what we're going to do for the first time.
She likes Universal.
We are going on the Carnival Radiance out of Long Beach, and we are looking forward to that. We jokingly say it's a dark side of cruising because some people don't like it, and some people love it. A lot of people love it.
And we have never been on a West Coast cruise yet, but that will certainly be changing in June. And Alpha Trailer said she likes Universal Studios more. Unfortunately, I don't have a Universal Studios cruise line yet. But if she's not a big Disney fan, maybe not spend all the money on a Disney cruise, although their service is by far, in my opinion, the best service and the best quality. Nobody comes close to how they treat their guests. But it's really up to you. If she's not a big Disney fan, then maybe a non-Disney cruise would be best.
And if gambling is a part of what you want to do,
they don't have it on Disney.
They don't have Disney.
They don't have Disney?
They don't have Disney.
They don't have Disney.
I will be honest, my personal favorite cruise line is NCL. And the reason why I like it is there's a lot more stuff that they offer that you could be interested in. So that is, we've been on the Bliss. We've been on the Breakaway Plus class, which is Bliss and the Escape. There's a big difference between, I shouldn't say a big difference, but there's things the Bliss has. It's kind of like the newer generation of the Breakaway Plus.
It's a really
because
nice ship.
the Joy that came out after that, the NCL Encore, They have the observation lounge, so you have a lounge that is a huge front, top. It's like 2 or 3 stories. This windows are, and so you can see the ship going, forward, or as it's going forward. It's got Greg's laughing at me. It's got like a it's got go-karts. It's got laser tag. It's got a casino. There's a lot of stuff on there to me that you can do on the NCL ships that Disney doesn't offer. So
you were doing what we were doing in one of our videos at the end. We were going
yes,
like looking at stuff.
Wanda and Cheryl say they're NCL fans. I would definitely say don't go on a 3-night cruise, especially if you're going on Disney. If you're going on Disney, at least do a 4-night cruise, because Disney
Alpha Traveler.
Disney has 3 rotational restaurants that are included in the cost, and if you go on 4 nights, one of them will be a Pirates night. So if you go on a 4-night, that means the other ones will show their normal setup. So Disney, if you love the Disney parks, it's a unique experience.
And they do have themed Disney Disney cruises. So
which we're releasing the Star Wars.
Yep, we went on the Star Wars Day at Sea, which was really good. It's only 1 day out of the whole trip, but it's well worth it. So if you're a big Star Wars fan, look into that. There's Marvel. If you're into Marvel, look into that. So I will say that Disney has made Derek and I both the most emotional from any cruise line when we get on a cruise ship. So that's how magical it is for us. So different cruises do different things for us.
Yeah, and that's why we're starting to branch out to different cruise lines, because we want to make that decision ourselves, because what we like could be different than what you like. We might like the food, you might not like the food.
Mm-hmm.
I will tell you, there's not been a cruise we have not liked. Just being on a ship is great. Our last one on the Sky Princess.
That was a really nice ship.
It was a different crowd, but it might have been a different experience for us because we had ChadCruisers unexpectedly show up. It was their group cruise.
It was nice unexpectedly.
They canceled it because of all the things going on, but then they booked it like 3 days before the cruise, and at the last minute, they didn't tell us. They showed up on the ship and surprised us. So we really had just first time we ever met them. So a lot of that trip was just really enjoying them. If it could have been a different experience if they weren't there, but not saying that we would have not liked it.
It really just depends on what happens on that cruise, what it has to offer, who you're with, and
we would sell
hanging
Princess
out with and everything.
Yeah, I would sell Princess again. I really, the food was great. I liked the ship. So I
would definitely do Princess. Well, yeah, I would like to do Princess again.
I'd place it 3rd out of the cruises lines that we've been on, but just because they're 3rd doesn't mean that it's a bad cruise line at all. It's just kind of what the other ships offer.
Well, Virgin is all adults, so if you don't want any children around, that is an 18 and over only cruise line, so you can look at that also.
So a lot of things to look at, but I say if you're going to go on a cruise, look at least going on a 5-night cruise.
If not a 7.
Yeah.
I would probably say a 7, just to give a nice long week away. 2 extra days really makes a difference, in my opinion. And if you could do a 10-day, do a 10-day.
So, Greg, since we're talking about cruising, what has been, since we've added, on this last trip, we went to Nassau again, but we had an amazing time in Nassau.
Yeah, that was different, and it was more fun than our last time that we went.
Well, the last time we went before that, we went to...
we went to Senor Frogs to get, but that was fun, but what we were doing, some of the other stuff that we were doing,
we were scared.
Yeah, Senor Frogs was fun though.
But we went to, on this last one, we went to Grand Cayman. No, we didn't. We went to Grand Turks and Caicos, and we also went to Amber Cove. Yeah,
that's where I saw the Barracuda.
Greg, Grand Turk is where you saw the
Grand
Barracuda.
Turk. See, It was so traumatizing, I don't even know where I was.
But so, of all the cruises that we've been on and all the ports that we've visited, what is your favorite?
I like the private islands. I like Disney's private island. I like Princess's private island. That was really nice.
Princess Key.
Yeah. I still think that Disney's private island is the best so far.
Okay, so take away private islands. What actual town that we ported in, docked in?
I liked St. Thomas. I liked. Was it Halifax?
Nova Scotia. That's where we had
Bah Harbor. I liked that too. That
yeah.
was really nice.
We had poutine and the beaver tail in Halifax, Nova Scotia.
Yeah. So I liked those as well.
Wanda likes Cozumel and St. Thomas. What are your guys' ports that you like? Waypoint says Wonder of the Seas is the only Oasis class to have TV screen above Central Park. We definitely have to get onto an Oasis class ship.
Wait, what was that?
It's at Central Park. You know how they have different areas. Central Park.
Oh, on the ship for Royal Cruise. Oh,
yeah.
And they have a screen there.
Yeah, that's the only one that has a screen in it, which is cool. And actually, that would be cool if because they have Central Park rooms, like the inside ones where you can see into it. You can probably watch the TV.
I would rather be facing the water.
No, I would too.
Because that would be the whole point of having a balcony or a veranda, whatever you want to call it, is to face the water. I wouldn't want to have that and face the inside. That would just kind of be weird.
For me, I would say my favorite port it was St. Thomas, but when we went to Bah Harbor, that was our favorite.
That was really nice.
Greg did not like Nassau at all.
I wasn't a big fan of it.
I actually like it, and there's still things over there that we haven't done that I want to experience.
Yeah, the water park is on the other side. I would love to do that, but it's expensive. But Senor Frogs, I do enjoy.
Yes.
They have the best conch fritters ever.
And they have Grey Cliff. They have it's like a combination things. They have, I think, cigar making. They have a rum tour, and they also have a chocolate making thing. And I believe it's all in the same spot. That's where that's one of the things I still want to do.
Nick Torres said if you get a stateroom on the boardwalk, you get both water and fun on Oasis class. Perfect Day at Coco K, my favorite for Royal, Billy J said. Otherwise, Sin want Under the Dark Side Carnival.
Yes, we were supposed to go to San Juan, Puerto Rico, and because of the restrictions that they were still going on, it cut, and it quickly changed right after we went there. So they went to Nassau instead. But
what are some of the restaurants on different cruise lines that you like?
Okay, so for NCL, we usually go to a few.
Jim said the boy will be going on a 4-day Royal Caribbean cruise with his buddies the week after they graduate. Awesome. Yes. Congratulations again to him.
Yes. He is going to, Jim, if it's okay for me to say, I'm going to say it.
He announced it yesterday.
Okay, Florida State. He is going to be a Seminole, so congratulations.
He's a good
Traveling with special abilities. Thank you so much for joining us. We really appreciate that.
He's a good kid, and he deserves all the positive things coming his way.
So Waypoint says St. Thomas with a trip to St. John is our favorite so far. Okay, that's interesting. And I remember hearing a lot of people like St. John. But
what was some of the places you like to eat at?
Oh, NCL Teppanyaki. My favorite restaurant is Teppanyaki.
That's a fun place.
We always eat at Ocean Blue.
I love that place too.
That's a must. And then I like Cagney's too, which is their steakhouse.
Cagney's was nice, actually.
I always say it depends what you order though in many places.
Yeah, I'm not a big steak eater. The steak really has to be easy to chew, tender. If it's not a good quality, I'm like chewing forever. and then I can't swallow it. Sometimes I'm afraid it's going to get stuck. So, yeah, I end up just spitting it out discreetly.
Now, those are all specialty restaurants, so you have an upgrade to get those. The MDR on NCL ships to me is just okay. It's not bad. It's just okay. The specialty restaurants are exceptional. For Disney, Palo is
and the
a specialty restaurant.
Art of Animator's Palette one, yeah, that was fun too.
Yeah, and then also we saw Tangled.
That was a fun one. We enjoyed that.
Rapunzel's Royal Table, I think is what, or Royal Court. That was good.
That was newly renovated and changed, so that was really nice.
Princess had really good food. Their main dining room, Princess had really good main dining room food. You could just eat there, and you don't really need to upgrade.
What was the place we went to?
We did two.
We had the one that Maddie and Scotty really went for bat for us to eat at.
That was the steakhouse called Crown Grill.
If you can ever eat at the Crown Grill, please go and eat there. It's so well worth it.
We had surf and turf, and
really
that was
good
great.
food.
And then we also went to Sabatini's, the Italian restaurant, and that was really good there too. So those have been, and they're all specialty restaurants. But I would tell you, I was very impressed
it's worth
with
the upcharge, whatever you want to call it.
For buffets on those 3 cruise lines that we've been on, NCL by far had the best. We didn't really get a chance to experience NCL, so I don't know if it's fair to grade them, but they did have an extensive areas of different stations where you could go. Disney was the least out of my favorite out of all the buffets.
Oh, for buffet?
Yeah, it was okay, but...
yeah, I kind of agree with you on that.
Linnell says teppanyaki is her favorite.
What was your favorite buffet, you said?
My favorite one is the ones on NCL.
Yeah, I would have to agree with you on that.
They have so many cool things there.
Although the one on Princess was good, and I like now, which they probably should have been doing for a while, but they serve you the food. Like, you can't just reach in and grab stuff that's out in the open, because I remember, kids would just go up and just grab stuff with their bare hands, and that's, I'm sorry, that's disgusting. I
saw that
puke when I see that.
I saw that on a Disney ship.
Yes.
They grab shrimp.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it's like, that's just gross. I'm sorry.
Traveling with Special Abilities are going on a group cruise in October on the Horizon, NCL, Carnival Horizon.
Yeah, but I do enjoy that they, you tell them what you would like, and then they do it for you, and you say please and thank you, and show your appreciation, because it helps them have more jobs too. So, but they're there to make you happy and to make you feel good on your cruise and enjoy the atmosphere and everything. So I think that just adds to it. I like it.
Yeah. So, Greg, it's already the top of the hour. It's gone by quick.
Y'all, I have to tell you, I have loved all MDR food on Liberty of the Seas and Adventure of the Seas. I can't tell you why, but it was really amazing. Tripping Texans, Kelly said. Awesome.
Yeah, I would. Disney has great main room dining, which is their rotational restaurants. They're good. But Princess did. I just didn't really feel it with
the Disney buffet.
No, with Norwegian's one.
Norwegian's buffet.
No, their MDR main dining room.
Oh.
It was okay. Just wasn't really like.
The one on the Bliss was nice.
Okay.
Yeah, it was nice, but.
I think some cruise lines make their MDR just okay, so you want to go to a specialty restaurant, because when you actually experience them, there's such a big difference that I think they might do that. And NCL has a lot of dining options at specialty restaurants, a lot. But again, more choices for you to do. Yes, girl.
I think the crew should dip the plates. People licks their fingers and then goes and gets more food and touches the handle. Dip the plates? I don't know what you mean by dip the plates, but maybe give the plates to you with gloves on. I'm not sure, but I And I think on the
Oh,
I think
yeah. She's saying that they should feed. Basically, they should
Yeah.
feed you. That makes a good point.
feed
No, no.
us.
Like, not spoon feed you.
Here comes the end. Princess, I think they had the plates behind the counter. They got the plate for you and did everything. So
Yeah, I can see Wanda's point. With so much, she has food allergies. MBR has been a scary place for me on every cruise that I've tried.
Glenn said I had 3 handsome dinner dates on the Bliss.
Aw. Yes, we did get a chance. Well, I'm assuming that she means us. I'm just assuming yes.
I was gonna say I'm sure they were nice
And her
people,
husband.
whoever they were.
Yes, and her
But
husband.
I thank you for saying that. I'm pretty sure she meant us and her husband, not like we're stuck on ourselves or anything. But that we ate with them, and it was us 3 guys and her. So yeah. But thank you.
Ship show's coming on live right now, guys. Head on over there. We're going to be heading out. I'm Derek.
I'm Gregory.
If you figure out our names, it's okay. Oh, because I'm Little Explorer.
Wow. I'm Big Explorer. How's that?
And as Walt Disney once said, we are just getting started.
Everybody have a nice night.
Thank you for joining us.
Dilly
Love you
dilly.
guys.